man, say man, and welcome back to Tie on Demand. And today, guys, I am giving you what? Yes, you see it in the title below, another story time. And yes, I did, for the first time, go to a strip club. Okay, so initially we were supposed to go to some other club, just a regular bar, club, or whatever. We go. I don't even remember the name because it was so packed. There was no seats and we were just standing there waiting on other people to get there, whom we didn't even give them time to get there because we was just like, let's go. It's crowded. This place is small. My earring falls off. My hoop, not my earring, my hoop falls off. Can't find it, disappeared. One of my friends said it probably, her arse probably ate it. I was like, you're probably right. Because I literally looked on the floor in the seat and didn't see my hoop. So I'm like, whatever, let's go. And I got these hoops at Target, and Target ain't cheap. So say what you want. Anywho, so we leave. And we're walking back to the car, and we just sit in the car until our other guest arrives. And we was like, look, we ain't feeling this bar. It's time to go. We need to go somewhere else. But I done skipped the whole part. Rewind. We went to a restaurant called Stir. This restaurant is in Addison, Texas, and it was not all that we thought it would be. It was not as good as the price. The price is high, but the food is not that good. My food was okay. I had salmon with some broccolini, something I usually always eat or something I like, something familiar to me. I didn't want to get nothing new because I was looking on the menu and I was like, no, they don't even sound good, no. But my other friends, they had some chicken tenders or whatever. One of my friends had mac and cheese and they put Doritos. Now this is supposed to be an upscale restaurant to us, /bar. It's a bar/restaurant. They put Doritos on the mac and cheese, I guess, to substitute for the lack of texture or cheese that was supposed to be on the mac and cheese. And we wasn't feeling it. It was okay, but I was like, come on now. Doritos. Anywho, fast forward past the club I told you about that we was ready to go. We sitting in the car and we just waiting on our guests. They get there, we talking in the parking lot where I'm talking about the parking spots were not square, they were rectangle, small, they were skinny. So everybody is like this close. And now it's supposed to be for compact cars, but there were trucks over there taking up space. It's not a compact car, sir. Can you not read or no? Anywho, we was parked this close. I didn't like that. So I'm like, that's another reason we need to go, because if somebody hit your car, it's gonna be a problem. And we ain't trying to have that type of night. So one of my friends in the passenger seat recommended this strip club. I was like, y'all. But then immediately after I was like, nah, I was like, you know what? I will go, because they're having a whole conversation. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? I was like, I will go. I don't want to be a party pooper and mess up everybody's night. So I took one for the team. Like I was saying that night, I went by default. We wasn't supposed to go. We were supposed to go to that bar, but it didn't work out. So boom. All of my judgments of this strip club was laid to rest. I will say that much. See, what I initially thought, that it was gonna be a whole bunch of booty thrown everywhere, just modeling the word, and people just all up on you. Well, the strip is all up on you. I ain't with that, But as I walk in, I didn't see that. So I saw them on stage. I saw them with customers. I saw them walking around, minding their business. I saw them, picking up money for when they were on stage too. So, okay, I guess I could handle it. So, being the person that I am, I decided, because I don't drink, I do not, but I am a wine person. I am a wine woman. I did drink. I forgot the name of the drink. I don't remember. That don't mean I was drunk. No, I was not. But I did feel myself. I was feeling myself. That one drink did it for me. And that was it. Boom, bam. Nothing more, nothing less. Period. And we were also brought, a hookah. Wasn't expecting that neither. So I was like, okay. But in the midst of all that, I am looking at the exotic dancers on stage. And my eyes were so big. One of my friends was staring dead at me. It was like, OMG, your eyes are so big. Because I was like, it's like I'm a little kid in a candy store. Or I'm a tourist in a new country or a new state or something. This is out of my element. I don't do strip clubs. My judgments were laid to rest that night. And by the way, I did vlog that, so if you would like to go look at that vlog, it is there. This was last weekend. Matter of fact, I will put it in the description box so you can also click on it. But anyway, yes, was laid to rest. I was like, oh my gosh. I was just sitting there like, my face, it was just like, they are actually throwing that arse in a circle. And I'm low-key like jealous because some of them had really nice, round, firm booties. And I was like, how is this fair? Three favorites. OMG. One of them I call Charlie Baltimore because she has red hair, a red weave, and she looks like Charlie Baltimore in the face. Like, seriously, she looks like her. Her name is Miami, but I call her Charlie Baltimore. And then there was this other one. She did all types of tricks, and that's why she's my favorite too. I call her Blueberry because she had blue hair. And then there was another one that had the most big arse out of all the exotic dancers we've seen that night. And it was natural. Hers was natural. I don't know any of their real names. So don't ask. I didn't even ask. So I'm standing there, I'm like, wow. That's a nice, natural arse. You don't see that much. Or if at all. Because there was an exotic dance that got up there and we can clearly tell that was not her butt. But anyways. So as she's done, my friend's friend gave me 50 ones, okay? And when I was going up there, before she was done. When I was going up there, she was in there done. So I didn't get to do like the initial throw or whatever it is, or whatever you want to call it. So I was like, dang, I didn't know he was doing this. So I sit back down in my seat and do, what I was doing. Maybe 5 minutes later, I feel something soft and firm on my elbow, my hand. And so I jump up, like, oh my gosh, it was her. He went and told her to come over there to bother me. That I'm gonna say bother me. And so I was sitting there, I was like, I wasn't ready. I was a low-key, a little scared, nervous, whatever you want to call it. So she was doing her thing, and I couldn't even turn around. I was that nervous. Behind me, and it was like my body froze. Like I was like this, but my arm turned back, and I had the 51s in my hand. I was just like, and I was looking back, and then my friend told me, "What you doing? Turn around, get on that arse." I was like, I was so nervous. OMG. I was just like, girl, here, just take it all. She had no stretch marks, which is so not fair. First of all, I was like, oh, when she left, I was relieved. Like, I'm gonna be ready next time. We do plan on going back, so whatever. Yeah, but we do plan on going back. We wasn't prepared to go. We weren't supposed to be there that night, period. I don't care what he say or what anybody else say. This is our first time. Of course I'm gonna be like, duh. I'm not used to that scenery or environment. I stayed away from that environment for as long as I could, and I was finally, not forced, but I was, finally presented with the opportunity and was like, it's whatever, cool, let's go. But I was surprised that she came up behind me like that. She picked up her money and she got ghosts, like all of them were doing. Let me tell you something. When them ones is thrown up and when that song goes off, they already pushing the money to the floor everywhere with their little grocery bags, putting it in there. And I was just like, okay. The only thing I didn't like is that the poles were that high. See, I'm in P Valley. P Valley was in my head when I was, walking in. And it wasn't even P Valley height. I was like, I need them to go up, all the way up. But the pole wasn't that long. So I was like, okay. And they weren't playing my type of music. Of course, they were playing this new age bull-ish. But it was cool. It was nice. You're able to, touch. I, did a smack or two. Not too many. Not to mention, I forgot about one part. So, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 of us sitting at the table. Mind our business, sipping, watching, being entertained. Caucasian guy, he walks in and he begins to stare at our table. This was so funny. It was like he was sizing our table up, doing any, mini, miny, mo, catch a monkey by his toe. And I was like, let me look at the actual entertainment. 10 minutes later, he's standing behind us, y'all. He was standing behind us, preferably behind, in the middle of me and my other friend. He was like standing right there in the middle. I just happened to turn around and I looked for a bit. I was like, ain't nothing at this table you want, and we don't want nothing you can offer. I was saying it in my head. I promise I was. But 5 minutes later, he came right back around with 2 shots and gave one to my friend. I said, oh, good, he chose you. She drank it. She fine, she cool, she healthy. She wasn't laid out nowhere. She was fine. Nothing wrong with the shot. There wasn't nothing wrong with it, y'all. But yeah, that was my Saturday night. I had an amazing time. I do plan on going back. I do plan on being prepared. We've already had this discussion. I enjoyed my makeup as well. Big ups to my friend. And it was an amazing night. I think I'm gonna remember that for a very long time, being that it was my first time. You know? But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, a comment, share. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. You're always welcome. Please come again. If you are old, if you're part of the family, thank you for coming and loving on me. Love you so much. Love you, love you, love you so much. And I always come back. And it's always good to see you. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.